Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's baking hot. Kind of wish I was at a barbecue right now. But unfortunately couldn't make those ideas manifest. But maybe soon. The summer is clearly now here. And I certainly would like to make the most of it. Yeah, I believe I'm all set up and good to go. Kind of jumped into this stream rather spontaneously, rather quickly here. Right, let's go grab some golden carrots. I guess I probably need to go trade and get some more, right? Let's now need some more rockets. Probably need more of everything. Gonna do a bunch of jobs and stuff today, you know, as you do. Brawbone 2. Welcome to the stream. Expo Raptor, Vroffin Escuro, Eating Taffy, and we got noises in the air from Lightly Lucid for 17 months. Stay cool out there, dang. I'm trying to stay cool, I'm sweating right now. Lady Kathy, thank you ever so much for 5 months as well. Mucho appreciate, eh? Don't ask about that. You'll see lots of stuff that'll be in tomorrow's episode of Hermitcraft during this stream. Oh yeah, and I've also got to cure some villagers at some point. The list of things to do never ends. That is the theme of the stream for me today, I feel like. So I'm going to trade with you. Trade with this one. Once again, it's like two next to each other that got. Why am I doing this again? For golden carrots. Which we also get here. Yeah. Okay. Hayeks can relate to the weather. It's that time of year. Hayeks, I've been waiting for you to come live. I've been so excited to watch you. I'm here now, though. Awesome, my dude. Awesome. I'm glad you're excited. It's going to be a good one. We just got a bunch of jobs to get through today. Little bits here and there. You know? Hoping to make my way over to Loglands. Getting really hyped up for that project again. Don't know why, but it kind of the excitement kind of calmed down a little bit recently, but then it came back to me. Now this is where we make the most valuable of trades. Gotta maximize those. Oh yeah, could be repairing my gear as well. Which reminds me, I need to get my ender chest sorted because all the stuff's on the wall at the moment. Right, so like one round is like 12 stacks. And you've restocked. Amazing. Should be more than that because there should be 2 more sets of trades. Lenity says I get a horrible rush of adrenaline when X goes live and it's not normal. Well, I mean, adrenaline can be a good thing, you know? Excitement. Got to channel it. Alright, let's do this. Did you get to see the Aurora Borealis? Yeah, someone informed me of that, which I greatly appreciated of. And I went out at like 11. Didn't see anything. And it wasn't until like half 11 that apparently you could see it. So I was kind of gutted. I missed it. You know. It's alright. Hopefully there'll be other opportunities to see sites like that. Well, I guess we'll take some of the more expensive carrots. Oh, do you know what? There's something else we can grab while we're here. I really need like an official little secret entrance door for myself somewhere because currently this is the way over here. This is currently the official way to get to that. Not a lot, but not so bad. Not a lot, but not so bad. Right, we'll go throw this into the sorting system, which has been running again. I use it a lot now. I'm really starting to rely on it, which is nice. That is for a little project I was working on. I think I'll leave that box there. And always a good idea to have a couple of boxes on you going around the place. Queen Shazzy, thank you so much for 16 months. By the way, peeps, I did have a hot bevy, right? The thing is, it's so hot, it's barely appetizing. By now, it's probably lukewarm. It's kind of tasty. It's a bit of decaf coffee, you know. You got to see them, but only in picture, as I was woken up when I was asleep. I didn't see it in person, but at least I have photos. Says Navia. Yeah, I feel like photos are a little bit degraded these days because you can just go online and look up stuff. To me, there isn't much difference between, like, finding a photo of that phenomena online and, you know, seeing a picture you took of it. Like, or someone else took of it. Maybe if I was seeing it with my own eyes, I'd want a photo to, like, help me immortalize that moment to some extent. But otherwise, like, a lot of stuff, it's like, when it comes to the getting the picture part, I'm not so bothered because you can look up a lot of stuff online. So when I go places now, I tend to like to get a picture just to remind me of being there from, like, my perspective, you know. But that's about it. After that, I'm like, dang. It's all out there on the internet. You can see it all. Do you have any tips for learning redstone? I'm trying to get better, says Cosy Roses. My tip is just keep trying. And just learning is like doing and trying and keeping at it. Rusty Stone 1, thank you for 17 months. Haven't been able to catch a few streams for a while, but you finally have time today. That's cool. Blue Raven 768, 16 months. Another month down. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having an awesome day. Thanks for asking. Next thing we're going to do will involve some shears. Let's see. We are going to get stuff done today. Maybe. I'm pretty sure we'll get some stuff done. I'm going to need shears. I'm going to need probably tough. See, look, you got to think ahead. I had a few moments today where I was like, traveling around the world, getting nothing done, going back and forth. And the worst thing about it is that I have my sorting running, so this might do, you know. So because the sorter was running, I didn't have my ender chest stuff, so if I forgot one little thing, it just, oh man. You know, oh, I forgot to bring my shovel, better fly all the way back. That kind of thing was going on, you know. Why am I thinking I need spruce wood? Oh, for trapdoors. Probably going to end up needing more than that. Yeah, might need to chop down a tree. In fact, there'll be plenty of those over there at Loglands, won't there? So we'll head to Loglands. Do a bit of tree chopper. And then pop to the next spot. Little bit of tree chopper, that's what we're going to do. Saturn Sky is asking about the Aurora. I'll repeat myself. I didn't get to see it. I went out at 11. Apparently it was visible at half 11. Just my luck. Just my luck. Did I watch Eurovision? Oh boy! Bro, thanks for asking. Every year when Eurovision comes around, oh my god, I get so many questions about it. And I'm always like, oh man, Eurovision. What the heck is that? Was that good enough? I've never watched Eurovision since I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I just didn't really care. As someone who loves music, Eurovision is for some reason just unappealing to me. Oh, I wonder if we can do the little ender pearl trick here. Let's see. Let's see, how pro am I? How pro? Oh, I'm that pro. I'm that pro. Yeah. Come on, get on my level. Get on my level, peeps. I'm that pro. See you later, XB. I thought I was the only one on the server. Spooky Hole, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. What a shame, says Saturn Sky. Assuming that's related to your prior question, yeah, it kind of bummed out a little bit, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Eurovision peaked when ABBA was on. Dang, it's been going for, I don't know how long it's been going for, but that's some time ago, right? It got much too political. I don't know how Eurovision could be political, but okay. Saturn Sky got to see them, and the way one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. Yeah, I've often thought about taking a trip to Chile just to see the stars at night. Like the way our ancestors saw it. Every time I see those photos, I just feel like I will find that like deeply spiritual, or some word akin to spiritual. Like I just get this feeling like if I saw that in person, that would mean so much to me. I guess we can hop straight over to the other space, which the other place. Dang, I still got like this mental map in my head of like, how do I get over to that area? Here's the way we get over here now. Plopping around some corners. Yeah, and this sugarcane farm, you know, it's gonna have to go because it destroys the view into this room. I'm gonna just make this place the place for aging copper now. I've just decided I want to put a wrap on the base. I'm very, very motivated to get through here and get things done. So there ain't gonna be no dripstone in the ceiling. I think we're gonna put packed mud all the way around the outside. We could maybe just cover it flat with dripstone. Oh, the thing is, it needs to be one block further down. Yeah. So perhaps we move all the packed mud down by one. Is that right? Yeah. Because we were using the leaves to cover it. I think this could look cool if it were done all the way across the room, but honestly, I think you need more depth for this to look cool. So this is going to go as well. These things here ain't going to make the cut. The entire floor is going to be these copper blocks, which I just realized I don't have any more, you know, because they're in my shop. They're in my shop. Where's all the junk going to go? We're going to put it in this one. Well, we'll figure a way to finagle this and make it work. Finagle. One of my favorite words. Toguro Joe. Thank you so much for 60 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did I say 60? 66. That is awesome, by the way. Azralachi says, I love storage, X's storage system. It's awesome, isn't it? It's awesome. Catch Lily says, thanks for the stream. It's perfectly timed. Oh, okay. Perfectly timed. I love it. Shearing sugarcane. I was, yeah, I was. I was shearing that sugarcane. Oh, the popo after your pop-up shop. The popo? I don't know. I don't know what the popo are up to. I do know that we're going to reclaim some of this stuff, right? Because this ain't going to be visible in the final product. We're going to 1, 2. Guess that's going to go. Uh-huh. How will it work over here? Oh no, we've got to play with all the annoying... How does this work? How does that work? How does it feel right? It looks like it'll feel right. It'll do that, do this. And believe it or not, it's actually going to be centered. So I think we're going to have trapdoors like this. Yeah. Okay. Then here, we might also want a bit of an entrance just to let you get across to this space if ever you need it. That entrance, we could just make it a door, like a spruce door. Also, there's one thing I'm sick of. This place is not having crafting benches. We gotta leave them behind. Permit office police. Oh, the popo, right. Gotcha. The permit office police. I need to watch the Hermitcraft recap, don't I? Is what you're saying. The Hermitcraft recap. I definitely just said it wrong and then said it even worse the second time. Well done, me. Looks like I need to go back and fetch myself some dirt. Or just grab a shovel and dig it out from here might work as well. We're going to put lights in this room. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing when we're done. It's Jenna, really. Thank you so much for 5 months of support. And Zarky Goa, thank you for 40. Much appreciated, much appreciated. What is a light suppressor? I don't know. But I have a feeling it involves suppressing light. Oh my god, ex-genius brain smarts man in the house. Doing mental arithmetic, figuring it out. That's my AFK spot, by the way. I'd like to keep that. So yeah, a little bit of stone, a little bit of dirt, whatever is required. Fill in the gaps. Don't want no gaps, do we? Oh my god, the gap goes all the way up there. Yeah, that's good. So trapdoors were never put here by the looks of it. So that's sort of going to be the new framework for the room. Down here, they're not going to be at this level. That like there's a little hole. Don't need that. This will get done away with. What else have we got? I think I'm going to put a board around the edge. As for this thing, I think I ended up making like a clicking script, but I'm pretty sure you still need the machine. I think I'll leave the machine here in the room until I want to pull it out. Like it'll stay. So yeah, as I said, board around the outside. Again, filling in some gaps here. We'll have the border. Probably going to use, I was going to say ochra lights or whatever they're called, like one of those frog lamps. But actually, I don't have a farm, so I probably want to space those out. Yeah, a little space around this contraption. And then this area is going to be cut off too. So there's going to be like a false wall over here. Might want to decide where to put that now. It's actually just going to go over this corner here. What should we do with this? There's not much of an alternative. Like, actually, I can put it into a chain of hoppers that like come over here somewhere. I built a chain of hoppers at this level because we're going to build it below. It can kind of go all the way over here. Yeah, I could drop it into a little collection point in this spot here. Okay. I like it. We're making plans. Hey X, I was wondering, what's your favorite nickname? Well, I have multiple, I guess. But you don't know what the other ones are. At least I don't think you do. Xisuma, finally just caught up on your Hermitcraft episodes. How many times a week do you post, mate? Says Carlos. Oh, usually like 2 to 3, but I think I'm going to fall into a pattern of like 1 a week now. I just hit this weird spot where like the pace of like doing stuff in the game and talking about it like doesn't really align as it once did. So like I spent a whole week making the last episode. And I just really couldn't like kick up the gears on it. I was like, I just want to do stuff that's going to take like a fair bit of time. And it's going to be like that for a while just because we're sort of transitioning away to the base into some new projects. And so I think the pace is going to slow for a while. It doesn't have to stay that way. It's just the nature of what I'm going to be doing next. So I think 1 a week for a while is kind of like where we're at. Oh my god, I'm absolutely sweating, by the way. So we're gonna put packed mud on the ceiling. And the reality is I'm probably going to just want to plaster another material up there. Now, what have we got? We got a lot of like stone bricks, just dull, too bright. Something dark that we have a lot of. And then not putting our light sources up there. So actually like blackstone might be a good shout. Or basalt. I think with basalt we could use polished basalt for a little bit of variance. But let me make it abundantly clear, we are not making any big artistic decision here. I'm almost tempted actually to go over a flat color like black terracotta. Ooh, that's a light source. We now farm crying obsidian. I think we should probably just give this stuff a try. And see how we like it. Now, I did say we'd move some redstone around and do some shenanigans with that. Okay, grab that one. I think that gives us most of what we need. Like tough, spruce trapdoors, lights. I forgot about lights. So I've got loads of those ones. They obviously don't match. But then we've got the green ones. So we're going to use the green ones on the floor here. Okay, okay. I think we got what we need. This cat is so... This cat... Oh my god, I can't read. This chat is so chaotic and all over the place. I love it. Dang, I need a sweat rag. I might have to go grab my sweat rag. It's, you know, it's that time of year. Hex, what version of Minecraft do you and the Hermits use? As me and my friend are struggling to get vanilla tweaks on our server. Ah, well, vanilla tweaks is a resource pack, so it doesn't go on your server. It goes on your client. Yeah, this bit here, well, actually, some of that will go back in, won't it? Because we're going to have, like, this one block border. Right, a little bit of focus would be good about now, actually. Like, one thing at a time, you know what they say. And in my head, I'm plotting out what we're going to do. So, we're going to have scaffolding in here to build the ceiling. So that means we want to try this. We're going to lower down. Probably needed more dirt. Should have got more of that. Going to lower down the packed mud. Probably don't need more of it, but you know. Yeah, that's kind of it, actually. So let's go up and let's do this then, shall we? So everything's going to come down to like this level. And, oh, we're going to need tons of filler blocks, aren't we? Because then we're going to have blackstone around here. Like, this is where the blackstone would be. I think it might actually work. I think I would prefer using terracotta, but by the time it's all done, we'll forget. So, I think we'll go with that. Let's put some of these lamps in as well, just so as we do it, if we change our mind, the lamp... I didn't get the lamps. The lamps are in the correct spot, because we've got some light sources a little higher up. As Rally says, hey X, what do you and the Hermits do to stay motivated on playing Minecraft for hours? I just started a world with a friend of mine, and the motivation has been dwindling for us. You know, we're privileged to have an audience, and creating with the knowledge that others enjoy it is very, very motivating. Like, in a massive, massive way. And I think it's a hard thing to recreate if you don't have an audience. Now, I'm putting these, like, I'm going to put them on a grid in line with the spruce trapdoors, but I think we might have to, like, make a little bit of a rule here. Because they're going to be a little too frequent, I think. Like, let's say we go in by one. And they actually just start around here. And then it's every other. Yeah, I might end up just using this as a reference. And not trying to always make them in line. That makes sense. Because I reckon there's some places where it's just going to end up looking a little bit funky. Plus, a bit of darkness in the build ain't a bad thing. We'll probably put like packed mud on the floor around here. Or something to complement the whole build. So anyway, this is to stop stuff spawning on it, obviously. So... it's 3 blocks out, right? But it's 5 blocks between. That's the thing I was just thinking. So it goes there next. Right, awesome. Hey, we got some cheers and some biddies noises in the air. It's Nerdcat Builds. Do you spend much of your time planning and preparing before your server time? Mentally, yeah. Quite a lot do I run through plans and ideas in my head. But in terms of, like, needing to be in some other world to prep, not so much. I've been playing this game a long time, remember? So a lot of it is quite natural and just, like, you can theorize, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and build this type of farm, you know? Not all of it is preparing in some other world, like every little block and things. Okay, this wouldn't be here either, would it? And this means we get to put this in the correct spot at long last. Nice. Yeah, and I guess as we rip these bits out here, we can use them up top, so. This is it, renovating the basement. It's been too long, right? But, I don't know, just when it hits you, it's good fun to just follow your nose. And this one, after I was in here recently, I was just like, now that I've created this connecting tunnel, I really want the honey baiter on the other side to make sense, and let's just get stuck in here and do something. It's simple, you know? Just Minecraft. Money is a good motivator, says DMalBS. Yes, this is also our jobs. We make money from it. That is no secret. But money ain't everything. And, dude, like, we all know that working a 9 to 5 can be a grind. I mean, maybe some of you are young out there and haven't worked your first jobs or whatever, but, like, for a lot of people, the 9 to 5 is a hard thing. I've done it. It, like, crushed my spirit. In a way I didn't realize. So it's immense to be able to do something different like this for a living. But if you don't like Minecraft, doing this for money, you would hate it. You would hate it. You turn into some mad obsessive beast when you become a YouTuber. It's just, you kind of have to put in so much time and effort that if your heart ain't in it, and if you ain't expressing yourself or doing something meaningful to yourself, like, you will crash and burn hard. It'll be just like a 9 to 5. I'm not trying to say this is a 9 to 5. I'm just saying it ain't quite what you think. It ain't a free ride. It ain't a cushy thing. You know, you gotta put in the hours, and you gotta be obsessive about what you do. Those are the YouTubers that succeed and get an opportunity for this to be their job. It's not a free ride, but if you're that type of person, boy, is it like an incredible thing to have. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying you have to be kind of crazy to do this. School is a 9 to 5? Yeah. Ow. I mean, I had such a bad experience with school that I empathize with anyone who doesn't like it, because I didn't get a good experience with it, but it's a necessary thing to learn, that's for sure. And learning is really a joy in life. One of my favorite things is learning about stuff, although more in a edutainment capacity these days. Oh, I gotta go do a thing. I don't know if you can hear that. The alarm bells are going. X has got to do stuff, and I've also got to reset the alarm. This is a good opportunity for me to move around and stretch my legs, and it's a good opportunity for you to do the same if you need to, because I'm going to be right back, peeps. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run an ads, and I'll be back in like a minute. Well, that gave me an opportunity to pick up the sweat rag. Ooh, which is sorely needed. Welcome back, everyone. Or, who am I welcoming back? Myself? Y'all are still here. I was the one who went away. Okay. Finally returns, says Rainbow Tudor. Finally he returns. Oh, he's gone for 70 seconds. Oh, finally. Ah. Oh, I've been dying while you've been gone. Jeez. Jeez, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Right. Is that right? Yeah. Looks like I missed one here. Miss Alivos, thank you ever so much for 10 months of support. Also, Mama Bear, 67 for 17 months. Thank you so much, Mama Bear. Let's check it out. Right. And then in go all of these directly below. And then collect all these bits and bobs too. Can't be forgetting about those. Sounds like Android. Are you discussing what phone I have based on its sound? I mean, you could just ask. I have one of those phones with a screen. It doesn't have any buttons though. It's really weird. No buttons on a phone? How do you dial anyone? It's crazy. Oh, it's Mother's Day today. Yes, that's right. What phone do I have? It's got a screen. It's got apps on it. That's about all I care about. It's a Samsung, if you must know. Not a BlackBerry then. No, no BlackBerry. Right, so before we get too carried away, this corner kind of now represents, like, the complete product, right? That totally works. That'll totally work for this area, I think. This has even got some directly above, so we can see it at its lightest. Yeah, I think that's going to work just fine. Oh, I'm also a Samsung fan, says Citrus Nicole. See, I wouldn't say like I'm a fan. I don't like being fans of corporations and companies that are just trying to sell you products. But the thing with Samsung is that I've had several TVs, phones, and products over the year, and I've never really had a problem with them. So it kind of just I lean towards buying Samsung for that. Well, it hasn't failed me so far, factor. Guess that door will have to be replaced in a second. Yeah, so something around the edge that complements this. Also complements what we've got going on up the top a little bit. Any suggestions? I actually think, like, spruce wood planks might look kind of alright. Let's find out. Copper and spruce go nice together. And actually, the tuff kind of has a little bit of a shared tint with the copper. So, I think all things considered, that's probably a very nice and simple choice. To make, you know, what is a simple layout type room, right? I think I'll be happy with that. That's looking fine and dandy to me. Go ahead and build it a little bit more of it. Some of this is for trapdoors, remember? Okay. I was about to say, why can I hear allays? Aren't they down there, like, in the... Wait, allays are... Wait. We've got allays above us. We've got allays up here. Uh-huh. Or have we? Oh my god, I thought you disappeared. Allays up there. And then allays down here. Now, would these ones go far enough away? Where are they? Oh, they're in there. Well, you are. One of you's in here. Where's the other one? There's only one survived. That, and one's up the top. Yeah. That's what I can hear. So I need to find a way to bring you back down there at some point. Great. That probably ain't too tricky. It's probably a case of getting on the platforms and just like throwing a few blocks at a time. Well, that solves the mystery of the LA sound. Everyone can rejoice. Yay, rejoice. I wanted to make a theme song video. Is there a way to implement music from YouTube Music or Spotify? Yeah, there is. You have to learn how to record audio on your computer. Then you can record the audio you're playing. My computer is old and that my mum can't remember what year we got it and somehow it still works, says Nivea. I've used computers from like the early 90s that still work today. You can't, you know, play Minecraft on them, but sometimes if they're looked after, they can keep running. Now, what we got going on over here? Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like a double corner thing, so it looks a bit off. Things aren't built to last anymore, says Liver Snails. I mean, that's a bit too generalized, really. The hardware reliability of computers today is probably a lot better than it used to be. '90s is older than your life. Dang, you make me feel old, man. Making me feel old. Nothing built lasts forever. Vibes, says Lines to Child. Well, that's true. You can't beat entropy. So nothing really does last forever, right? Probably going to turn that little patch of... Oh, actually. Somewhere around here there's going to be a wall. So we'll probably stop there, right? Because I don't actually know what's going on in that space. Right, I got a feeling we're going to need a lot more blackstone than... Oh, wait, we've got quite a bit. We've got quite a bit. This probably will last a little while, you know? Gonna need some stone. Yeah, gonna need to go grab some more blocks. Okay, let's actually maybe just build something else. Do this for the time being. So how high are we going up here? I definitely, even doing this, I need a bunch of junk blocks. Let's go grab a box of something. Ah! It was worth it. No, it wasn't! I came back out! Oh. Got turned around. Have I ever heard of Tash Sultana's music? I have not. Dude, there are so many artists. There's so much music out there, it's crazy. Young whippersnappers, my first PC was a 386, 25Hz, no floating maths co-processor. It's Mr. Miley. Dang, 386. I remember having a 486 and before that an Amstrad. Shows my age. Bring that with us. Whoo, it's sweaty. Oh man, I'm just feeling the heat right now. I'm feeling the heat. Let's go over here. Oh no, they're full. Speaking of which, though, I actually need some of these torches, don't I? Dang, I could get on and moan about... Look, I'm doing something. And I can moan about inventory management again. Put 1 and 2 together. It's like there's something wrong with the inventory. Dang. Okay, so it comes out to about there, basically, I think. Yeah, we can also place a few of these while we're here, too. Scaffolding ain't so bad, is it? The heat is always horrible. I don't understand those summer enjoyers, says Woe Weon. I don't, you know, like, I can tolerate it. You need some hot weather at some point in the year. Can't be cold and miserable the whole year. I guess it's also relative, like, I imagine there are some temperatures that get pretty unbearable. The one I'm in right now, not so bad. The main problem for me is just this room becomes a cooker with the computer. It's one of the disappointing things about my supercomputer. What the heck? How is that not a trapdoor? My supercomputer mega PC is that, dang, does it like kick up the fans. The last one I had was like really good silent computer. This one, ugh. I've underclocked the 490. I think it's actually the CPU. Oh, and there was this recent thing about Intel CPUs having some issues. Specifics of which, not entirely sure, but they're all like talking about changing the overclocking settings on your CPU. So I went and did that, and I was kind of hoping a little bit of a side effect might be that the fans don't kick up as much. But oh no, it still makes a racket. Gateway computers, that's a blast from the past. I don't even remember gateway computers, dang. Not heard of that before, pretty sure. Whew! Oh my god. Do you have a window open in your room? Maybe get a fan. Oh, I could put the fan back on the floor. I used to have a fan on the floor pointing at my legs at least while I was recording. I guess, yeah, it's probably time of year to start busting out the fans, although the temperature's supposed to go back down quite a bit for the next week, so it will probably survive a little while longer without. Wait, am I doing this right? Oh, dang it. No, wait. Oh, I see what happened. I thought I was doing this bit wrong. That bit's right. It's this bit here that's wrong. I was bound to find out sooner or later, but, you know. Could have been worse. Could have done the whole room like that. Guess I just forgot that I hadn't come over here and taken that down a notch yet. It's actually down to that level. Now we need more packed muds. Now we need more of it. It's actually all just down here, isn't it? Whew, right. Talking about AOL discs now, dang. I remember those AOL discs. Just collecting them. You could make a collection. I used to get like PC mags with like demo discs in them. So I'd accumulate a lot of those. Oh, there we go. Actually at the correct height. You've seen them used as a frisbee. Wow. That might be dangerous. Dare I say it. Okay, that can go back down on the ground. Make a bunch more. Then they went CD, says Chief J. Oh, right. They used to have floppy disks, I guess, before the CDs. I thought we were talking about the CDs. Those old AOL CD disks, yeah. Does this mean I've miscalculated over here? Oh, no, it's raised up over there. Right, I haven't miscalculated. That's good, that's good. Nothing in this game is ever like... I wouldn't be surprised if we spend the whole stream doing this. I'm just kind of reminded how, like, you look at a task and think, oh, that's, that's kind of simple, let's do that. And then it's like, oh, 5 hours later. Why did I... Oh, right, I see. I still think scaffolding needs some improvements, big time. Especially if you've got an elytra. Just the way it behaves with an elytra on is just, annoying. Yeah, there you go. Right, that's nicely. That's like all of that side tidied up, isn't it? And we put some blackstone up here. Your first OS was an audio cassette. I mean, OS usually means operating system, right? Did I miss something there? Oof. I'm gonna say it again, I'm sweating, peeps. Let's change this up a little bit. Like, where does it come out by one? I think, yeah, I think, let's go back to that. Yeah, that's what I want. So then, I'm gonna have it like that, and then come across here. And then we got some stuff over here we don't need. Apparently I never finished putting these in over here either. There we go, there we go. I've seen floppy disks, but I was too young to use them, says Molly the Spy. Yeah, I got to use them. I mean, it's funny, like, you remember it being all kind of like marvelous and wow technology, and then it just keeps getting better. Like, they used to make noises like that. No, that's more like a duck noise, but you know, trying my best here. Trying my best. Yeah, you might have seen on the internet some people like making music out of old floppy disks. Kind of cool. The thing with that though is that you're essentially writing a program to take like a MIDI track and just convert it into the like the signals you need to send to make the notes for the floppy disk, right? To make the right pitch. Like, whoever's the first person to do that, that's super cool. You know, realizing this makes a noise and I can program it to make the exact noises we need. Let's make a song. Dude, I'm thinking this area is looking really cool, actually. Like, the material choice is really quite nice. Yeah. Now just got to put in a bunch of blackstone. Yes, hard drives, printers, and so on. I guess printers, you could use them too, right? Some of you like my sound effects there. Yeah, that's. I don't know what that is. I haven't practiced that. That just came from somewhere. Somewhere deep in the soul. A strange, robotic quacky. Rightio, rightio. I'm feeling like putting in some more of those lamps and getting rid of some of these floaty torches. This is a mighty fine looking area now. Mighty fine, might I say. Surely the cracks were rehearsed, says Freddo the chocolate bar. Surely, you know, in your day-to-day, in your life, you're just making quacking sounds, you know, for later. You know, someone's like, X, what are you making these cracking sounds for? For later. What do you mean for later? So weird. 1, 2, and then it's there, I think. And then here. Yep, those leaves are going to come down, by the way. They ain't staying. They ain't staying. For now, though, I think we'll focus on getting a bit more of this blackstone in place. Xisuma horn on the way. Oh, God, everything now. I get shudders all the time. Someone, like, just little one-liners and stuff. I'm like, oh, could be a horn. It's so bad. Like, to those of you that saw the stream the other day with Pearl, right? I kind of missed the hi Xisuma bit, and then pretty quickly she sort of sprung into oh, I'm a horn, and like I just got totally locked in that moment of like, oh man, yeah, of course there's horns, and like how can I trust anything? And honestly, I genuinely wasn't sure for a while. I even pressed tab and failed to notice Pearl on there. I saw a camera account. So like, yeah, she's not on the server. But then, oh wait a minute, no, she is. These horns are destroying Hermitcraft, yeah. It's hilarious. I find it hilarious, and then when I watch it back, I'm like, oh boy. Like, my excuse is, you know, split attention. I'm not hearing it quite as clear as when you're listening to it back and putting your full attention on it. You know, because you know it's coming. You listen to it back and it's just like so obvious that it's Pearl, but yeah, I was just really like caught in that moment of thinking, uh-oh, here we go, like a horn prank, and then just gonna roll with it. It's a great idea though, like I might do the same thing at some point. Someone's nearby and I'll just be like, welcome to the base of xisumavoid. If you are hearing this beautiful record disc, you need to tribute some diamonds, or I don't know, like I'm not very good at being improv, but like seeing how long you can get away with it. Or Stellian Mayalin oh my god. Derps be happening with names today. Thank you for 66 months. Evil X in his house. One more 6 and I'll truly be evil. Yeah, just 600 months to go, my dude. Counting down the days, I imagine. 600 years, not a problem. Not a problem. SD is fine. Yeah, I should stick to SD. That works. The rest, my brain gets a bit bamboozled. Okay, there we are. There we are. Saturn Sky says at least my name is easy to say right. Some people do have like some pretty Xisuma friendly names, I'll give you that. Pulling all those horns together is impressive. Absolutely. That's just Cub Fan for you though, right? That's just what Cub Fan does. Oh, it's getting a little hard to see over there. I don't want to accidentally miss a spot. I'm going to try and make sure we cover this all properly. I guess a torch would help, wouldn't it? Oh, tremendously, tremendously. You got to jump off and have dinner. You'll be back in a bit. Cool. See you in a bit. Enjoy your dinner. I had my dinner today. What did I have? I made myself some satay sauce with chicken, butter beans, vegetables, and spinach. Spinach! As no one ever says, just me. Love spinach. Spinach is gorgeous. It's a really weird one. It goes like well with a lot of stuff that you wouldn't normally like mix with like veggies, you know. For example, like satay sauce, which is peanut butter sauce. Oh, and I had this idea, like maybe mashing down the butter beans with the peanut butter to create like a paste, because butter beans are quite kind of like neutral flavored. was thinking it'd be like peanut butter mash or something. Sounds good. I'll try it and it'll probably be horrendous. I've tried many of my own little cooking ideas and most of them are horrendous. But trying is fun. Ha, thought I missed one. Do you ever air fry broccoli? I don't have an air fryer, but the thing with air fryers is I have an oven. It's the same thing as putting it in a hot air oven. But I don't. Actually, no, I have in the past. I have done the equivalent of that. I prefer to like steam or boil. Steam is probably the best actually. I need to remember that. When you cook food, you can cook the nutrients out of it. If you overcook food, you degrade its nutritional value. And apparently, steaming is the best way to heat up vegetables. Maybe a little bit counterintuitive, but microwaving is actually it's like second best, and boiling is like third or something. So if I want to have a more nutritious meal, that's one way to achieve it. I've decided we're just going to do this for a second. Probably because we're getting more of the ceiling done. Lamps courtesy of Etho's shop, of course. There we go. And then I guess about one more here. Yeah, no more floaty bits of dirt and porch. That's good. Butter beans taste like cement to me. Have you tasted cement? Ugh. Jeez. Do you know a cute way of teaching little kids a cute way of saying love? It's doki doki. Okay. Does that just mean love in a different language or something? I mean, cute is pretty subjective too. Right, so I think probably the area I need to do next is going in this direction and just ripping all of this out, isn't it? Gotta do that ugliness. Let's put this back, actually. So I did bring shears. I'm sure I'm going to need to make some more. But this was a failed idea. Failure in life. Oh. I failed miserably. But to be fair, it looks pretty good. It was just not the right kind of distance from the floor. That was the main issue. Okay, need more shears, right? What am I working on? Says Just Mace. I'm building a skyscraper in outer space. Let's grab these shears, go remove this bit. In all seriousness, I'm working on the basement. The copper oxidizing basement. Knowing me, like, it'll probably be a couple of episodes and I'll be like, and we're building like a new copper aging farm system thing. In which case, I could probably just repurpose the floor in here and use this as like a testing area or like a little redstone mini farms, whatever. You know, just temporary stuff. So that's never too bad, really, is it? That one right there in the corner. Gotta get that too. Oh, and I fell down. Nevia says, I know multiple languages and Japanese is one of them. Oh, okay. Copper oxidizing is one of your favorite things to do, says Freddo Chocolate Bar. There's the old Freddo Corporation hanging out in chat again. Trying to get free sneaky promotion. I see what you're doing. No, I'm messing. I know you're probably just having a fun username. Okay. A bit further. Get that one. How's my day been? It's been alright. Pretty typical day. Azarka78, thank you for 60 months. Evilix in the his house. Dang. Thank you so much. Isn't that the threshold? 60. Welcome to the club. Oh, it is sweaty in here. Oh my god. Just every 5 minutes, I just feel like a little wave of heat again. Oof. Question for X, what's my favorite thing to do in Minecraft? I kind of just love like chilling and doing something simple whilst like listening or watching a show or something, I think. Like obviously all the building farms and all that stuff is great, but this is also a great game just to like turn off your brain and do something like repetitive. Although it does help that it's like for a bigger picture. Like I don't think it'd be fun to just, I don't know, mine a desert of sand for no reason whatsoever. Like create a world, teleport yourself, give yourself a shovel, and dig sand. No. But like digging sand because you're going to build a mega project with loads of glass later on, that kind of thing's cool. Just chilling out. Have you drunk enough water? Thank you for the reminder, actually. I could probably do with a big gulp. There we go. I love the simple and chill streams, helping me chill out for my English lit GCSE tomorrow. Is it that time of year? GCSEs, dang. I remember my GCSEs. I didn't even do half of them. Oh boy. Right, let's keep on keeping on. What's the projects for today? Well, you know, if we get this done during the stream, it'll be over to Loglands. For sure, got stuff to do over there. Super excited for that project. Oof, right, in you go. More shears, please. Are GCSEs the British equivalent of finals/ACE exam? I think so, but I know some of the if that's American, some of the American ways that they do testing and stuff, like when you actually learn what they are, they're kind of quite different in a way as well. So, but they're probably like your equivalent, because it's not like one for one. It's not just like, oh, it just has a different name. It's like the whole different culture and a different bunch of ideas, and you know that manifests into a different sort of testing and a different curriculum too. Right, up go these, and gotta get, well, we've probably got what we need. Yep. Blackstone. Yeah, might actually need to go get some more blackstone, believe it or not. This has been a crazy project. Right. Is that? No, that's at the wrong height, so all of that will go. Yeah, I just need a tiny bit more scaffolding, really, don't I? Any future ideas coming up for Vanilla Tweaks? I don't know. If I ever have an idea, I mention it to them. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head. We were discussing the ubiquity of the more mobheads data pack and how we could do something similar with banners, right? The thing with banners though is that you need both data pack and resource pack. That's also the same for adding paintings. So like some of the customizability is a little less doable, a little more complicated than prior. Not really sure if Mojang would have a way to make it not like that. And I don't know if they should or they shouldn't. Just it's kind of a keen observation, really. That level of customization has been done slightly different from others. More mob heads is kind of broken, says Molly the Spy. How is it broken? Okay. Dang it! That's not where I want to be. Do you have a favorite farm redstone thingy in Minecraft? My storage system. It's pretty much essential. I feel like I might have started placing blocks in the wrong spot over there. Let's hope not. No, we're good. Just need those to help visualize. Okay. Cautiously now. I wish a data pack could contain a resource pack like Modscan, says Niamau. That, you know, that to me sounds like a way more doable thing. But the issue with it, I'd imagine, is that the user kind of like needs to know like what systems are being used. So if you've got a data pack that's also going to manipulate your resource packs, it's like those systems aren't built to work seamlessly like that. You go into the resource pack menu. I mean, maybe they could make like a data pack enabled one appear or something. But yeah, I know what you're getting at. Like if you could nest one inside the other, that would be like a big help with that. I just don't think it quite works how they've laid out, you know, the game in that way. Xisuma, give me some motivation to play Minecraft and not just quit, says Sagigi man. Look, if you don't wanna play, don't play. I can't give you motivation. The Rascal Jack, thank you for 7 months, my dude. Hi X, thanks for all the fun content this season. Loved watching the dolphins fly at last episode. Dude, that was so awesome. It's so awesome. I didn't realize there was a way to like get the animals up in the air like that. But now we know, thanks to Scar. Whoops. Let's see if we can't repair that. There we go. Okay, we'll take that. Go over the redstone, go over here. We can do all of it. I think I was supposed to check in some of the hoppers down there to see if anything had landed in them. So I should probably do that. Do a little hibbity-hoobity hopper check. Okay. I love the joy of Minecraft, but I'm always so impatient to see the long-term goals and quit halfway. Well, you know, if you've got an impatience issue, you're going to have to work on that, I guess. Ah, did stuff go all the way to the bottom? Yeah, it did. I get that, though. Survival is slow. Slow game sometimes. Because you're always in your inventory swapping out items, it feels like. The 12th Dimension says, hey X, I've been enjoying your videos for the best part of 4 years now. Truly great content and interesting takes on things. I've been wondering how you consider showing some more Hermitcraft admin stuff. That was always really interesting, especially now you monitor the server and what your admin duties look like in general. Maybe for your second channel, cheers. Yeah, I think I just like naturally just kind of fell out of favor with covering it as much. And to be fair, there hasn't been like a lot to do this season. I think sometimes you just retread your footsteps too much. It's just like, oh, we're pruning the world again, or whatever. So, yeah, I think I mentioned at one point in the season that I wanted to include more admin stuff, but then just didn't. Let's go get some more stone. More chill seasons, says Endari and Julia. Now, I think it's just the changing times. I'm not afraid of, like, things changing. I used to, like, just had so much drive to make all sorts of different videos, right? Whereas these days I don't. And I've struggled with that, but it makes a lot of sense. Like, you're not going to be that fresh YouTuber you were in the beginning forever. You have to grow. And things will change and be different. And I'm just embracing that, okay? I'm just like, this is where I'm at now. This is what I want to do. I like making my snapshot videos. I like playing on Hermitcraft and making videos. And that's kind of it. Occasionally I make a tutorial or something different, but it ain't like it used to be. And that's fine. That's life. It changes. It's not always going to be the same. Go with the flow, you know? And I think a lot of that comes from, like, I think the whole growing on YouTube as a motivating factor has, like, really died. Just don't care for it anymore. I think one of the things that's really fueled that is the way in which YouTube treats its content creators through putting these metrics in front of us all the time. I had so much fun making, like, list videos and, oh, I'm gonna put these facts in them and find all this obscure stuff, and then you'd, like, throw it out there and loads of views and, oh, it's really cool or whatever. But then YouTube started, like, putting that up front and center about every video, you know? Hey, your video's not performing as well as the last one. You're like, what? Suck the fun out of it. And to the point where now it's like, I just don't enjoy that anymore. Don't like it. So I just focus on doing the things that I like right now. Times have changed and we must change with it, says Endari and Julia. Yeah, exactly. Embrace change, go with the flow, all that stuff. It's that warm in England right now. Near me it's thundering and lightning. That's because the rain's coming. You can't keep the rain away. A little bit of heat, a little bit of rain, thunder and lightning. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here on Tuesday. So I think maybe Monday evening we might get a little bit of thunder. I don't know. See what happens. The wisdom that comes with experience and age, double-edged sword. Is it double-edged? I think having more wisdom is a good thing, right? I don't know what the double edge of it is. Are you saying there was a double edge to what I just said? Because if you think there is, enlighten me. I don't particularly see it. Apparently we were meant to have thunderstorms last night, but no, it's been dry and warm today, which was rude, says Foofy. Yeah, I noticed with the weather here in the UK, like you can see those rain clouds. They're coming tomorrow, and then you wake up and it's like a sunny day, and it's been pushed back a day again. That's a typical thing with UK weather. Like, it was supposed to rain today, right? Like, earlier in the week, Sunday was supposed to have the rain, and then, bam. We're here, it's Sunday, where's the rain? Coming tomorrow now. I need a little bit more. Let's break up some of this stuff on this side that we're not using. They postponed the rain. Who's they? How are they doing it? It's the weather people, isn't it? Big weather conspiracy. They want you to think it's gonna rain so they can control you. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up. Gee. Dude, there was a time in my life when reading stuff that had, like, wake up sheeple in it was deep and meaningful, and man, they could see the truth. Who here in chat has ever like who in chat vibes with what I'm saying right now? Like, at one point in your life, your eyes were open and you could see the truth, and all the sheeple couldn't. Oh, what a douche. I'm referring to myself. What a douche. Oh my god. There's this great picture somewhere on the internet of like a bunch of goths hanging around, and they're all like dressed in like black shirts with like makeup on and stuff, and there's this quote saying, "You laugh at me because I'm different, but I laugh at you because you're all the same." And yet all these goths just look the same as each other. Oh, isn't that just being 16, says Figmentra. You know, here's the thing. I've met some smart and intelligent young people, okay? I wasn't a smart, intelligent young person, right? I was emotionally immature and just, I don't know, full of nonsense, whatever. And then I've met people that age who actually got their head on straight. And I just thought this is what 16 was being or whatever. But then I've met some smart, intelligent, decent young people that give me hope for the future. I'm like, oh, they ain't all like me. They ain't all complete mess ups. Thank goodness. Thank goodness some of these teenagers have got something going for themselves. Yeah, quite a few of you are saying, like, I remember being a teenager. The thing is, though, is like there are some adults that still buy into that, like, kind of, my eyes are open, man, you can't see the conspiracy and all this. I just don't believe it. I think the world is just a really complex place with so many moving parts. It's kind of like the free body problem, right? Like, you can't predict any of it, and then human nature just has these, like, this want for, like, pattern recognition. You want to see patterns, you want to think things are connected, but I think it's actually just like a whole big swaving mess of chaos. And these big ideas of, like, oh, there's a secret cabal controlling stuff. It's like it doesn't require you to actually have to do any hard work. Like, you don't have to really deeply understand, like, what that is. You don't have to know any names. You don't have to know any movements. It's just a theory. And it's like a simple good guy, bad guy narrative theory, right? People seem to really like that. Have I watched the show The Free Body Problem? It was amazing. I read the book, the first book in the trilogy, then I watched the show, and now I'm listening to I've listened to the second, and I'm absolutely engrossed in the third book in the series. I'm quite near the end of it now. It's some of the best stuff I've ever written. Why am I saying Britain? I didn't write it. Read. Some of the best stuff I've ever read, listened to. Audiobooks, you know. The Dark Forest. Yeah, the whole idea of the Dark Forest is like, wow. What an amazing idea. Concept, you know. Ugh. Let's go back up there. Yeah, that whole, like, conspiratorial thinking, I'm just so over it. The thing is, though, there are, conspiring is a thing that people do. People conspire. So, like, sometimes, some of these stories, they may have a grain of truth in them, you know? And all the wacky conspiracy theories have kind of degraded the value of that. Like, people who think the Earth is flat, they're just apes that haven't finished evolving yet. I'm not going to insult people that believe the Earth is flat. I mean, on some level, you're trying to be inquisitive and thinking and asking questions, and there's some good in that, but you know, it's one of those things. I think a lot of it stems from distrust of, like, the establishment and whatnot. My whole thing with that is just, like, don't be fussy. Like, don't be selective with science. Don't pick and choose. Right? If you want all the marvels modern technology has given us from science and our understanding of the world, and then you want to nitpick, like, which bits you want to believe in and not, it's like, I don't know. Don't add up to me. Woe and Ween says, never understood the flat earth theories. Well, if you go outside and you look off into the horizon, you know, I think thinking the whole earth is flat isn't like the most ridiculous thing ever. Especially if you're, you know, 200, 300 years ago, however long ago it was, that was the prevailing theory for a long time, right? The smartest people on earth once would have all agreed the earth is flat. It's just to the best of our knowledge, right? But then we learn how to gain further knowledge. And then we learn, it's not flat after all. Okay. Okay. Yellow Harold, thank you ever so much for 96 months, closing in on 100, my dude. Heard you have an unpleasant amount of heat. Want to send some of that my way? I'll trade you for some rain. Do you know what? I would say I could do with that, but the heat has just started to come down. Maybe some clouds came across and it's cooled a little. I don't feel quite as sweaty as I did 5 minutes ago. Thank you, my dude. Much appreciated. Hope to see you in the dungeon one day. Why are we insulting apes? Says Ragathan. I don't know. I just think, like, you know, if you're going to insult people for their beliefs, like, it's like just unhelpful. You know, like, and I think you oversimplify things. Like, a flat earther could be a compassionate person who helps you in a time of crisis, right? Like, you know, like, someone pushes you out of the way of an oncoming car and saves your life. But, like, they could have all sorts of different beliefs and ideas in their head to you. It's entirely possible. I think what makes people, a lot of what makes people good is not if you believe the earth is flat or not, right? Like, there are these innate human values that come out of us, how we treat one another. So, you know, I don't believe in flat earth. If I were in a discussion with someone who did, I'd just try and discuss it politely. It wouldn't mean, like, the end of the world to me if I didn't change their mind or something. Goofy says insulting people doesn't make you look like the good person. That is very true as well, yeah. You just end up looking like a douche. Yeah, being an adult is realizing people can believe anything, and if you can't have a conversation with someone, then you're no help. Sounds about right, yeah. Let's go Tesco. No, let's not go Tesco. We're going to need to go somewhere, because I am going to need to do a bunch of stuff. What am I going to need to do? I need to go grab some blackstone, that's for sure. Oh, this place is looking cozy and tidy now, isn't it? Just got to figure out the wall on that side, the corner first, and everything else. But yeah, as I'm trying to say, we need blackstone, so we're gonna have to go see if we can fish out some more. Tesco and her Etho's online. Didn't see him log on. It's Etho! Is it possible to have the music slightly louder? You know, like, I'm going to leave it at the same level it's always at. Here's the thing, though. Like, with the internet and technology, I feel like Twitch could support, like, a stream incoming with, like, multiple audio tracks and the ability for all of y'all to, like, adjust the music level. Etho slab. that Etho, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, dang. Do you know what? I actually want to, like, trade with you, buddy. And, like, my inventory is disgusting right now. Dang it. Dang it. That's another distraction. Those guys are a distraction. Every time I want to trade with them. Animal says, I wanted individual audio channels for so long, it definitely should be possible. I really don't think it's not possible. I just think, you know, you have to build out the technology to do it, and unless someone like inside Twitch is like, let's do this thing, ain't gonna happen. Oh, dang it, I'm out of Blackstone. Well, that might just put a bit of a cap on that for now, I think. Yeah. Princess Go Official says, I have a question. That, I believe, is a statement, not a question. And not just there. I would love to see it on a settings on TV and Blu-ray and stuff. I think you're probably not going to get it in those places because of the nature of, like, TV shows and stuff. I don't know. Maybe one day, but, like... Streaming's a bit more, like, casual. The nature of it, I think, it kind of suits that a little bit. I think you find it harder to convince, like, the TV infrastructure to pivot and do something like that. Yeah, everyone's seen a movie where it, like, goes from quiet to loud, and you're like, oh, why didn't they mix this different? Okay, so if we look at this is actually where we got the old double thing over here. So what I can do, don't need this anymore, that'll get filled in. We're going to fill it in with dirt. This was for my horsey once upon a time. I could kind of like... Yeah, let's maximize the space in here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that's going to be hidden. Okay, yeah, no, we can do this. So... Going to take these back. They're no longer going to be needed. You know, these are quite pricey to the point where I'd say taking them out of a build when you don't see them anymore, probably worth it. Probably worth it. Oh yeah, and I want these back too while we're up here. So then here we're going to put in the slabs, right? So then we've got 1, 2. 1, 2 again. See, this doesn't interfere with that at all, does it? My only concern is that sod's law, it ain't all going to line up in the end. Don't know where my next sugarcane farm is going to go, but apparently it don't belong here anymore. Right. So all of these walls get to stay the same, so it's really just about picking the right spot, which would be dum-dum like that. And then it doesn't line up, which is kind of yucky. I want it to line up. Why does it not line up? It's probably because of this over here. We've got like this little double curve thing. We do that. We emulate that. I think if we were to emulate that, we would do it from here. So start with that. Take these blocks back, thank you. Or maybe not. I'm struggling a bit here actually to kind of visualize it. Oh look, it's kind of in line with this almost, just off by 1. So if I put it there, it goes up there. That's really it. I don't know why it ended up being like that, but it is. Anyway. Ugh. It's also going to cut the size of this down massively. 1, 2, 1, 2. What am I doing? Not counting, obviously. Then we're going to have like an outward corner here somewhere. Right, and then this should line up. Now I'm kind of thinking it probably makes more sense to bring the honey this way and drop it down into here and have a little collection area over in this space. I don't know though. Anyway. Oh, is that going to line up? Dang it, it's a little mystery. How are we going to get this all to line up? Oh my god. Oh my god. We'll have to figure that out another point in time. Because I'm going to nip to the toilet and switch to standing, that's for sure. Let's do that right now. Hello, Crafterman, says Cool Cow Cool. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. I am Crafterman, apparently. Molly says, but insults can be funny. They can, but yeah, they have to be in the right setting, insults. Like the right spirit of things. Like an actual insult trying to hurt someone's feelings. Never cool. Have I heard the new music disc creator combined with 11? What are your thoughts on it? Oh, is there like a theory thing that they mix together and stuff? I haven't seen that, no. Whew. God. Standing up makes me sweat. Feels like it's hotter up here. Guess it could be. Peeps, I'm going to nip to the toilet. And I'll be right back and we'll crack on with the project. How about that? I'm back, I'm back. Ooh, right, okay. So we need to crack this little cook. Oh, look at that. It's like this 4. Oh, that's how we solve it then, isn't it? We just have to rebuild this little bit here. So that it's a 4 as well. Well, isn't that lucky? You know, you take a break from a thing, and sometimes that's all you need. You need a break, your brain just hits on a new thing. But today, it's like we took a break, and then just happened to notice what the problem was. How cool is that? Right, let's change this up. So there was a 4. Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to be ripping out some blocks here now. Thanks for the Webbers in chat, much appreciated. Wow, these builds look amazing. So many talented Minecrafters, says the Libby Hellish. Oh, was that from the Be Right Back screen? You know, I pressed that and I forget. It's been set up to be a slideshow of the LPMT server, which I'm due to go back on and do a tour of soon. Fortunately, next weekend I've got commitments already. So it won't be next weekend. Which base out of all the hermits do you like so far the best this season? Immediately, I think of Joel's. Really like the way he's put his base together. But, I mean, you could say anyone, really. There's just so much amazing building going on. Okay, we're out. Need some more. Oh, that one needs to stay. Right, so you have the 4, then a 2. Which would mean we'd have spruce here. I don't like the way it goes. Hang on, why didn't it do that on the opposite side then? I guess it's just where the wall is, isn't it? Yeah, I might have to get rid of that one lamp then. I need some more stone again. Have I seen Perry? Yes, I've seen Perry. I know where Perry is. Spokey says, when do you have time? Well, if you want to do it on the weekends, it's just unfortunate, like this weekend I'm going to be busy. Okay, let's see. Like, you know, we could have done it today. But I'm assuming you want some heads up and stuff. Let's see. Is that... No, have I missed something here? Yeah, I have. We go from that. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, it was there, wasn't it? Okay. Then we put one here. I think that's it. I mean, I'm still assuming this is correct. It's probably not a good idea. Okay, so then you got your gap, then you got your 1, 2, gap, 1, 2, gap, 1, 2. Looks to me like I could maybe finagle it so it's this close. Oh, it don't align again. What? Why is it not aligning? What am I doing wrong here? There's another... Oh, yeah, look, there's another quirk over here. You got a 3. So I guess if I put in a 3, maybe it aligns? You mirror it? It shouldn't be this difficult. 1, 2, 3. Did I do some measuring wrong here? I guess I'm probably just going to have to invent my own solution, really, aren't I? I think I'm going to invent my own solution. Let's keep trying stuff, I guess. That's all we can do. Corners are always done like that, aren't they? Yeah, pretty much. This looks like it might be... No, it's not aligned different, is it? Yeah. So I guess I kind of want it to be in line with that. Would be ideal. But it can't. Can it? Wait, if I go one more, is it? Sure, that's not right. Have I been looking at this wrong the whole time or something silly? Yeah, now I'm in line with that bit. Molly the Spices, that would drive me nuts, so I'd have to rip it all up. Yeah, I used to be way more fussy like that. Now I'm happy just to look for a quirk that means it like lines up again and works, but yeah, it's not in line with that, is it? Definitely not in line with that. I mean, I could have made it in line with that, right? Like, just bring this all forward a little bit. And then, in theory, the entire room could be a symmetrical layout if I did that. Huh. Question is, do I really want to do that? The answer might be yes, I don't know. The problem is then I'm ripping out this contraption as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe I'll just rip this out and build it somewhere else at some point. What do you think, chat? Rip it out or keep it? We could also try working from this direction first. Although I thought we already tried that. So like that would be 1 there. Then 1, 2. Whoops, 1, 2. Then 1. Then you got the 1 and the 3. Put a trapdoor there. Tough call. Rip it out. Yeah, then I'm just gonna put in time rebuilding it again as anything. If I did do it though, then the whole thing ends up being symmetrical, which is just that old thing again. That old thing again. It's like it's haunting me. Maybe I'll just do that. And then we end up with a double, right? Wait a minute. That'd be... I think I might just do that. There you go. We don't care for symmetry. We're allowing for oddballs, freeze. Why not just fudge it and call it? Yep, let's fudge it and call it. I love that terminology. Fudge it and call it indeed. There we go. Because otherwise we are just wasting time. Right, now we know what we're doing again. Thank goodness. I don't think we're going to get to Loglands today. No surprises there. Definitely not going to finish the ceiling though, so it's only the walls we're going to do. Oh, there we go. Excited by the last few rounds of the Prem? There's basically 1 round left. No. I mean, City are gonna win it 4 years in a row. It's just, ugh. I wish it was more open, the competition. It's really just becoming a bit dull. Okay, I do have a crafting bench somewhere around here, don't I? Gonna need more slabby jabs to finish this off. These nuts are so sick of City. I think a lot of fans are at this point. To be honest, I didn't really like it that much in the beginning. I mean, it was kind of cool seeing someone different win it, but then it turned into like a monopoly, and it was like, it's not what we want. Becca says, as a Brighton supporter, the competition is so heavily weighted towards the top clubs and their money. Yep, that's it. And they know what they're doing. They're always like slowly twisting it in their favour again and again and again. Wait a minute, is it correct over here? Yeah, we're just gonna have a corner like that. Okay. Oh wait, is that slightly wrong? Look, it's off by 1 block there. I don't know what would happen if I changed that. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Just say this will do. Really gotta get away from the old perfectionism, I guess. Spent too much time in this game rebuilding stuff for, you know, me. No one else cares. I don't think I even care anymore. Oh, I guess we're ripping out some of this again, aren't we? Coventry City was robbed against Man U, says Crayonetti. I saw that. Oh my god, I saw that, yeah. I love a good underdog. And, yeah, they were robbed. Shabadoo says, as a Forest supporter, I would not like to say what I think of the Prem. Forest have done dodgy things, though, you know. The problem, like, I do listen to some commentary on the whole financial fair play thing, and I think the thing that people don't understand is that, like, you have to have rules and, like, a sort of law and order system in place. But, like, it looks slow and ugly and messy, and it's kind of like, it sucks because City are just going by with this 100 plus offences looming over their head. But the thing is, like, because it's such a bigger case, it takes more time and more legislation. And so the smaller cases, you know, they get dealt with quickly. So with Everton and Forest, it like happened within the season, and people are saying it's corrupt because nothing's happened with City. Well, it's like City's is a bigger case, and it sort of paints this, you know, incompetency picture or whatever. But, you know, like, it's a law and order system. It tends to look bad, right, until you figure out how to improve it. Because there could be far worse systems. It's kind of my feeling on it. It's like, yeah, it looks messy when you're in the middle of it. There's this little saying that I made up that I like to say. It's like, we crawled out of the muck. Because when people talk about like how bad things are today, like, I've been hearing it for decades now. It's always getting worse. Nothing's ever getting better in this world, apparently. And I think the problem is that we forget that, like you start with nothing. So when you got something that sort of works a little bit, you see all the things that are wrong with it. And you just kind of, you know, we're not in utopia. Utopia will probably never exist. So, like, whatever you're in, it's always just, you always see the mess of it, right? What's wrong with it? And maybe don't realize, like, how it could be worse. That makes sense. Oh, it's football. You were confused if we're talking about music or artscapes. Yeah, we're just talking a little football for a minute there. Why is this, like... I don't know, like, what's particularly different here. It's like, just felt a bit different about it, but we just follow this system of, like, mirroring the Pac-Man, we're fine. Which means, no, that would be good there as well. Okay, I think we need some scaffolding up to build a little more effectively around here. Don't call it a mess, call it room for improvement. Yeah, exactly. But, like, the system we have now might be better than what it was before. I don't know what it was like before, but it's like a law and order system. Like, clubs have the right to appeal and stuff. Even if you're City, even if you've, like, really taken the mick and done everything wrong and corrupt, you still have the right to appeal. Because you've got to think of what the alternative is. Do you want a law and order system where, like, someone does you? You know, some cop says, it's this guy, he did it, and you get stuck up and you can't appeal, you can't, you know, it's like, it's a messy system. It don't look pretty, it gets things wrong, but, like, it's the best we got so far. Hopefully I'm making sense. Shabadoo says you're annoyed with the standard of officiating in the Prem. I don't think it's that bad. I've watched a lot of football, and it's really easy, I think, for fans to feel like something's against them, or that certain clubs get it a particular way. But, like, people don't do the hard work of, like, mathing it up. No one ever, like, presents, okay, here's every decision we've seen, and, like, I've tallied it all up, and clearly there's a trend towards these clubs or whatever. Like, no one does that. It's always just a theory that, like, big clubs get the decisions and all this kind of stuff. And if you watch it with more of a neutral's mindset, you don't see it the same way. You know, like, like, if you're a Forest fan and you're watching a game and there's this decision and that decision, like, what about when you're watching two clubs play each other and, you know, you don't support either of them? You don't get irate about the decisions in the same way. Or mean as much, because you don't have that level of investment. I mean, have you ever seen someone getting really wound up about a decision a ref's made in a game with teams that are playing that they don't support? Maybe, but, like, I ain't seen it. Do you keep up with the Champions League? Says D's Nuts. Not really. Every now and then, like, I don't watch as much football. I go through periods of, like, watching more or less of it, but in the past, every now and then you catch a whiff of something that feels like, oh, this is special. Like, when Liverpool were playing in the Champions League, I watched, like, a whole bunch of their games leading up to that one at Barcelona, and then the reverse fixture, and they were 3-0 down. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling like this is going to be one heck of a game back at Anfield. And I think I remember like making sure I put aside the time to watch it, even ordering a curry or something, like really have a good evening watching it. And that was the one where they won 4-0. And like, yeah, like on a couple of occasions I've caught games like that, but you have to watch a heck of a lot of a football to catch like the really cracking games. So I've been fortunate to like perhaps not watch as much as other peeps, and then like, you know, catch a cracker like that one. That was a cracker. That was just one to remember. Every now and then I'll go and watch the highlights again. It was so good. And those are the games you want to watch. You want to watch the like amazing ones, but they're not all like that. Corner taken quickly, Origi. Yeah, that was amazing. So cheeky. D's Nuts says Wolves have had tons of bad calls, but no one cares. Again, it's like, I think you gotta, the way you deal with it is that you get it put together statistically. You can't just say that, you have to show it. And then if it's on paper, like, who can argue with you? That's what, like, when this kind of banter and exchange happens around football, no one's got the statistics. Like, you have to get statistics to show this stuff. I think the problem is, if you got the statistics together, it probably wouldn't show there's a bias towards one club or another. I don't think referees are in it for that. I don't think they've got it against any club. It just doesn't make sense to me that they would. Pretty sure they enjoy the sport as much as the rest of us. Okay. Oh. For me, football is soccer. Sometimes remembering it gets so confusing. Yeah, to me, football is football, and egg-shaped handball is egg-shaped handball because of that egg-shaped handball that you throw your hands, as opposed to that football that you cook, that you kick with your feet. You know. What's some of your stream singing clips on your channel and fan clips? Will you be doing more? I will never sing again on one of my live streams. Sorry, sir, but I will not sing for you. Does that make you happy? Because that was easy. That's all it takes. Okay. Call it American egg-shaped handball X. Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, American egg-shaped handball, because there's the other egg-shaped handball over here called rugby. You know. You know. I think we're out of tough, by the way. Can't believe like we've used a couple of stacks doing all of this. It's crazy. Gonna have to go mine some more, I guess. Can hear all those bees pop in now. Do we need to go that high? No. Where to go grab some tough? Down the honeyvator. That'll be somewhere down there. And then, you know, I need another shulker box. Oh my days. Oh my days. We need to tidy up here. Scaffolding, yep. God, there isn't really room for much else at all in here, is there? stone can go away. Oh, I had one. Dang. I had one all along. Eh? Not using those right now. Hey, noise in the air. It's a dono. Oh, also, I missed crappy toast for 30 months. That's 10 times 3 months. 30 is the amount of teeth a cat has. Wow. Thanks for letting me know. Apologies for being late on the noise in the air. And Leinster Child, thank you for a dono. Here saying, have you ever been interested in Sons of the Forest? It's taken over my life, as it's all me and my friends are talking about. I don't know what Sons of the Forest is. You'll have to enlighten me. But thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate you supporting my channel. That is super kind of you. Thank you so much. Do we have extra torches lying around? Got a feeling we're going to need some. Did I watch Eurovision last night? Lol, says Becca. Yes, I watched Eurovision last night. Please ask me lots of questions about it. Oh my god, that Eurovision with the vision and the euro. Oh, wow. Oh, wasn't that good? That one, yep. With all the things that happened. Oh, wow. So entertaining. Boy, I couldn't stop watching that Eurovision. Whew. Jeez, you had to pull me away from the TV. What's Eurovision, says Randy Nicole. Lucky you, lucky you. Eurovision is a plot to ask me questions about Eurovision. It happens every so often. I'm just innocently streaming and everyone starts asking me if I saw Eurovision last night. You know? Don't know what to say. Don't know what that is. What's Sons of Forest anyway? Have you ever played The Forest? Both games are great and kind of dark. I'm vaguely aware of them, but I haven't played them. I'm not really a gamer, you know? Don't play a lot of games. If you see me playing a game, you're probably seeing me play it on Twitch. Probably a puzzle game. I legit could not tell whether that was sarcasm or not. I'm not being sarcastic. I don't really like identifying as anything, but definitely not a gamer. Like, I don't know. I always feel like I need to create and do something, and that's what you do in Minecraft. X never does sarcasm, says Pinjamin. 100% true, my friend. 100%. Molly says X is really full of it today. Ah, it's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. What? I'm not a gamer, a man whose literal job is to play games. I mean, yeah, but like, doesn't make you a gamer. I don't really like, I don't know, get that excited about games coming out and stuff. What's the tough for? Building in the basement. That'll get the job done as well, that will. And we do want to get the job done. Don't we now, peeps? Not a gamer, a Minecrafter. Yeah, you can call me a Minecrafter for sure. Is anyone going to enlighten me as to what Sons of the Forest is about? Who's the bigger gamer, Zedaf or Mumbo? Again, both Zedaf and Mumbo strike me as being creatives. I think definitely Zedaf, because I've seen Zedaf play more games than Mumbo. I know Mumbo, like me, played a lot more games when he was younger, but look at what Mumbo does with all the art, you know? And the movies and the filming. Like, there's someone who's got a real strong creative streak about them, and I think you might find that Mumbo might feel the same way. But I don't know, like, maybe he loves to chill out and play a bunch of FIFA or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you gamers are playing lately. What games have you been gaming, eh? Now, what are the next lyrics of that song? I just can't recall, says Becca. Oh, I can't. Well, you don't want to wake up. Something about this thing, and I don't know. Sequel to the game The Forest. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you. That makes sense. What kind of creative outlets do I have outside of Minecraft? I have no creative outlets outside of Minecraft. I don't do anything else. Nothing at all. Don't go look it up on Spotify or YouTube or Bandcamp. No, I haven't made a whole record. No. Done no such thing. Never done anything else. Just Minecraft. That's it. My only creative outlet. Don't have any others. No. Jeez. Jeez. Don't go listen to it. You won't hear anything. It's just silence. Because I don't do anything else creative. Ugh. Yo, when will you get it in your head? Not a gamer. Okay. Calm down, X. Calm down. Oh gosh, I've put everything away again, haven't I? X trolling on a Sunday is the perfect way to end a week. Love you, X. I'm glad you enjoy it, my dude. You exist out of Minecraft, apparently. X, your album covers are gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I worked with an artist from the community, which felt so good to like work with someone like from this community to make that happen. One day I may make some more, you know. I've just become very content lately. Ever since I got that whole project done, I've become like, I didn't expect to feel this way, but I've become really content now. It's just like, I don't feel like I have to prove anything, like even to myself. I'll just do it whenever the time's right. Because it's no longer about like getting something that's done out there. It's just about enjoying it. So like, if I'm enjoying playing Minecraft and making my videos right now, then I'll just do that. You know, and then when the time comes and I want to enjoy making some music again, I'll enjoy making some music again. I just don't care. It doesn't have to succeed. It doesn't have to like be anything to anyone else other than when I create it. To me, you know, that's the beautiful thing about it. So I just love enjoying the experience of it. So yeah, there's no point to prove, I guess. You first have to prove that you don't have anything to prove. Yeah, and maybe I've done that because for the longest time it used to haunt me that I never got this album finished. You know, you listen to one of those podcasts or whatever, people are talking about things to do before you die, and I'm always like, I should have got that record done. And now it's done, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm good now. Thanks. Many hermits play instruments. Yeah, we do. We really got to get round to doing it at some point. I had a great idea for a particular thing we could do, but due to some, I don't know, unsavoriness going on around that particular music, it was like, maybe not. I was like, okay. But we'll find something one day, I'm sure of it. We'll find something one day. Lots of messages popping up in chat. What's going on? Will you ever consider doing another mod pack playthrough? Yeah, I could do one day. Just not right now. Just enjoying Hermitcraft now. I think one of the things that's gonna make it difficult to do a mod pack again is just like, we've all like found each other's company this season. It's like, I don't know, I think things have come like full circle for a lot of us. And it's just like, now we just enjoy playing together. And because of that, it means, I don't know, it's just this whole new, like, really enjoyable social layer to things. And it works so well on here. It just feels like there's going to be little room for other stuff. Whereas when we were a little more antisocial and, you know, everyone's kind of like doing their videos on their own a lot of the time, something like a mod pack is a bit more appealing, I guess, because it gives you some other cool stuff to do. Whereas now the other cool stuff is just hanging out with the hermits, you know, enjoying each other's company. Imagine X on the guitar and then just a horde of drummers. What are we saying? Impulse and Skiz? Is that a horde of drummers? Stress plays the drums too? Is that what qualifies for a horde? 3 people. Joel plays the drums. I did not know that. Cool. 4 drummers. Okay. We're like Slipknot on steroids at the moment. I've got a drum kit too. I could be the 5th drummer, you know? Don't count me out. Right, gonna need a bunch more of those. Dang, I can't believe it takes like 2 hours to just put this room in order. There's so much I want to do on the server right now, it's crazy. Everything just takes forever. That's just the nature of the game, isn't it? Who would be the singer? Good question. Good question. You playing guitar and drums simultaneously would be quite impressive. I wouldn't actually be playing them at the same time. That would be like quite remarkable, I agree. D-Dubs used to sing and has a few songs. Oh, cool, yeah, yeah. Like I said, one day I'm sure we'll get around to coming up with like a Hermitcraft song. Right, so that's all the walls in place, although this all needs to be lowered over here, and then we've got to figure out that bit, and there's still a lot to do. There's still a lot to do. I think I need a break. I'm going to go play guitar for a bit and wrap up my stream here. Kind of hoping we could like raid a hermit who was streaming, but with the hot weather coming around, I imagine everyone's probably out there barbecuing and stuff. We'll go raid a random Minecraft channel today. How about that? Let's see. I'm gonna pick one out. Going all the ways down. The trouble I have is when you go further down the list, you start to struggle to find the English channels. Okay, but I got one. So, wrapping up the stream here. Thank you as always for your amazing support, peeps. Press the end screen. Hope you've been entertained. I'll be back again Tuesday. That's my plan at the moment. Plans sometimes change, but otherwise, I'll see you again on Tuesday. And I'm going to send you to a random channel right now. So enjoy Sizzle Saw. Hopefully you like what you find. That's it from me, though. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of the day.